going through my September orders and I realized I had a ridiculous amount of September pre-orders, which, okay, I have 6, which doesn't seem like a lot. But for me, okay, bye Coda, I guess he's not joining us today, is a lot. So I thought I'd kind of go through them, say, this is the chaos of my house. So I thought we could kind of go through them and say like why I pre-ordered them and when they come out and why you might be interested to pre-order them. Okay, so first one is Blood Moon by Brittany Lewis. It comes out on September 9. I'll kind of put the cover here. Coda, you're making life difficult. So Blood Moon. Girl goes to a magical academy. She falls in love with like both a vampire and a werewolf. So it's very like Twilight coded as well as Vampire Diaries coded, which if you don't know, I love both of those a ton. Absolutely love Vampire Diaries and Twilight. Grew up with Twilight. So yeah, that's kind of pretty much why I pre-ordered this one. I've seen this author posting about this for a year, I think. And she said it's also like a redemption for the werewolves from Twilight because she felt like they were very underrated, and I definitely agree with that. I loved the Twilight werewolves, but I thought that they like were kind of meh, and they could have been a lot better. So I'm really excited to read that book. It is a YA fantasy, so there's that one. I also ordered People Watching by Hannah Bowman Young, which also comes out on September 9. If you've never read a Hannah Bowman Young romance, please read her romances. They are so good. They always have amazing diversity rep. She doesn't usually do like a 3rd act breakup, which I absolutely love that she doesn't do that. So People Watching, this chickie is stuck in her hometown taking care of her mom, but her dad worries about her, so she's trying to like branch out. And then this guy comes to town and they come up with like this sexy deal. So I'm guessing like until he wants to leave, they have a friends with benefits maybe situation going on. And then obviously like they're probably gonna fall in love, but I'm really excited. Hannah writes some of my favorite romances. So I'm super excited to see this one. And the cover is super cute and very fall coded, and it's just gonna be perfect for a fall read. So the next one, Hi, You're Being a Menace, is Daughter of the Dead by Kay Jamila. It comes out on September 18. This one I pre-ordered because I saw an author friend that I have who was like, oh my gosh, this book is amazing. You have to, it's my favorite book of the year. So I kind of pre-ordered it because she said it was super amazing, but apparently it has like really good political intrigue. It's a dark fantasy. It's got morally gray characters and a very, very like slow burn romances, which I love all of those. So I was like, wow, like let's give this a try. And it's an indie author, and I always love supporting indie authors. So there's that. And then I got Alchemised by Sin Lin Yu. It comes out September 23rd. If you've ever read Manacled on the AO3, that's the website. Then this is Manacled, but in a published version. So obviously taking out all of the trademark pieces of it, so all the Harry Potter pieces of it, and rewriting it. But all of my friends who have read this swear up and down this is the best book story they've ever read. Apparently it is ginormous. The book looks like it's going to be huge, but like I had one of my best friends, she was like, that's my best read of the year, and it was fan fiction. So I'm super excited to see it in a published version. So I did pre-order that. Okay, so Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace is my next one. It comes out on September 30th. Okay, this is a holiday romance. I'm glad it's coming out before the holidays so that I can kind of like read it and decide if it's like a good holiday romance. Hannah Grace also wrote Icebreaker. A lot of people didn't like that book, and I loved it for a smutty, fun book. So I'm guessing this is going to be just a smutty, fun book, which sometimes I need those like smutty, fun books in between those really more detailed fantasy books. Those are a lot of my filler books, and I love my filler books. So this is a holiday romance. There is the Clara, she does toy design. A smaller business with the guy named Jack is apparently saying that they ripped off the toy design from him, and then they get into this like corporate copyright thing, and obviously the two will probably fall in love, but I'm super excited. I love the holidays, so that's just like, I'm ready for the holidays. I'm ready for fall and winter. Okay, last one is Soul Searching by Lila Sage. It also comes out on September 30th. Soul Searching, this girl goes back to her hometown. It's this like spooky town. She sees ghosts, and this guy moves to town and rents her out a room, and they like, ghosts are like pushing them to be together, and it looks nice and spooky and fun. And Lila Sage writes nice, short, fun, smashy books. I'm really excited to read this one. I went to her signing for Wild and Wrangled, and she mentioned this, and we kind of got the preview of it before everybody else, and it looks super fun. I don't know. I really like Lila Sage, again, for a good, fun, normal book. So I like that I have like 3 normal fun books on top of these 3 heavy books, which helps balance out my TBR and gives me some nice easy ones in between all these really heavy ones. Like Alchemised is probably going to be an insanely heavy book, and it's going to be like an 800-page book. So yeah, so those are all of my September orders. I am super excited to read all of them. Let me know if you have any of these pre-ordered as well, or if you're going to read any of these.